And the Scandinavian defense, what a surprise.
Wow. Wow.
With queen d6, c6, and will he play with g6?
And look at this, Maxime is not hesitating. Maxime is not hesitating. I actually had lunch today with Maxime and I told him about Magnus's game against Pretke, that it was e4, g6, d4, knight f6, and Maxime immediately told me the refutation of it, you know, so he's kind of prepared for all kinds of dubious lines.
So Magnus went for the line with g6.
Yeah, with c6 and g6. The Tiviakov Scandinavian is very, very popular in this tournament. Played already for the second time by Magnus, and it was also in the first rapid game Black played. Black dared to play it against Magnus, which backfired badly. And now Maxime taking his time. In fact, compared to all those lines and all those games, White played h3 and Black played g6. This is now probably in Black's favor. Maxime goes bishop e2. Bishop g7, castles. This is now a relatively slow way of treating the position. I would believe that like this...
Normally you would automatically castle here. What is Magnus thinking about?
Yeah, this is a good... If should he include b5? Yeah, that's exactly the moment I was also thinking about, because if castles, then maybe White could have played a4, stopping b5 altogether, and...
So that was a very important intermediate move.
Yeah, now he can put his bishop on b7 if he is sure that he will get c6, c5. Yeah, bishop b7 played. And Magnus is having a perfect position. You know, I mean, he just equalized so easily, and it's playable. It's not just full equality, but it's even playable position. Knight d4 had to be played. White has to take control, try to take control of the c5 square, and now it's not so easy to push c5 because the bishop on b7 might be hanging in some lines. So the question, should Black then switch to some e7, e5 break? First, of course, bringing the rook to d8, which is a very good preparatory move for both c5 and for e5. Rook e1. And before kicking...
Look at their posture. They have basically the same posture at the board.
Yeah, like their hands are ready to move. Magnus grabs the pawn just to disturb the symmetry of their hand movements. Knight takes f6.
Okay, bishop f6, maybe bishop h6. Okay.
Yeah, but also bishop f6 gives knight e4 tempo. I don't know why is Magnus thinking, because after knight takes f6 there is knight a4, stopping c5. Is maybe ef6 what he considers?
Maybe it is worth considering. Yes.
Yeah, but no, he goes for bishop f6 finally.
Oh,
And
knight e4, c5. Okay.
c5, yeah, not wasting any time. Just he feels that he needs to open up this diagonal and exchange. But not only this, there is a very awkward pin, yeah, on the d file. If knight takes f6, which
Then
is
knight
so
f6,
natural.
yes, of course.
Exactly, Black takes with the knight, and all of a sudden the d file is open. And how to deal with this? That's why Magnus was thinking, yeah, that this bishop f6, knight e4, c5 was not a simple reaction at all. Magnus takes the bishop anyway, he takes on b7, and the question, what will he do now? It's a very, very difficult question, because you don't want to play c3, but if you have to, then you might end up in this isolated pawn position against Magnus. This is just very, very unpleasant, because it's one-way traffic. Black is playing for free for an advantage. Bishop e3 defending move, knight blocks the pawn with knight d5, bishop h6, rook c8. This is now easy play for Black. The only question how to I mean, yeah, rook c7, and then idea is some queen c6, queen c2. But back rank problem. Watch out for any kind of e6 structure, and then queen takes d5, rook e8, checkmate. If the black queen goes too far. f6, a very classy move. Exactly. King has to go to f7. But classy, there is this direct rook c1.
Okay, so what, queen d7?
Yeah, but then rook c7 you have to take with the knight,
Yes.
and everything is
And queen
loose.
b7, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, he missed this move, rook c1.
Yeah,
Yes,
queen
he needs to protect the b7 square.
Yeah, the knight protects the a8 square, and if he manages to come back then to d5, then everything is under control again. But not.
Queen b5 is a very precise move. Even when he blunders, the next move is very accurate.
Yeah, he takes few seconds time, but yeah, he finds the stabilizer, and all you need here is the stability. Yeah, and Maxime plays rook e1, but this case now black gets the position he wants. Queen f5. Takes on g6, takes, and now black is also settling some g5, king g6. So be careful. The bishop can be trapped on h6. Of course, Maxime doesn't want to trade on f5. It's also very bad, but he realized that he has to. He has to, and now he has to defend.
How to evaluate this endgame?
Well, the question is how bad it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
King d5, after a5, yes.
Yeah, so the king gets to
Knight
d5.
e6 and bishop b3 f4. He lost a pawn. But
Yeah.
maybe knight e6, a3. Or what to do?
But okay, knight e6, bishop e3, f4, you move back the bishop, then still the f4 pawn is also hanging.
Can I change your structure by playing f3 and then play g takes and knight d4?
Yeah, it's
play in
very,
this way.
it's very, very promising. And it's played. f4, but still I would say that now this should be drawable, because this a5, b4 pawns are also weak, but knight c5 check, very important moment. Yeah, can he take or not? Can he take or not? The black king cannot enter the queen side. Yeah, and this is now looking to... What an escape by Maxime finally.
Well, it would take me like half an hour to calculate the endgame, and Maxime knows immediately that it's a draw.
Yeah, okay, the good point was for him that he felt like he has to take, because if his king has to move, it looks very bad, and you immediately realize that this b3 construction
And king
secures you.
s3.
And draw. By incredible defense by Maxime. And very impressive how Magnus took over with black.